guys, what's up? It's Megan from MegsYoga, and today I'm going to put together a little surf sequence for the guys over at Surf Coaches. So it's just going to be about a 15-minute sequence that's really to help prepare you for surfing, or if you're already surfing, just to help keep you in better physical shape. So we're going to start in an all fours position. So we'll come to tabletop to begin. Put my hair up. So yoga definitely complements surfing for sure, and surfing also a nice complement for the yoga practice as well, so we can kind of really work with them together, the alignment and the sensitivity of the practice. So I'm going to start with my back toes curling under, and I come into this all fours position into tabletop, and I'm going to press my toes down powerfully, my big toes, and energetically widen and press the knees apart, so an isometric widening. And now I'm going to come up onto what I call the ridge tops, which is the kind of tippy toes of the hands. This is an optional alignment. We're going to lengthen and tone the belly and keep our gaze forward. So from here I'm going to come into a pose called crouching cat, which is a variation of downward facing dog. So I come up, lifting the hips. I'm going to keep the bend to the knees, placing my hands in a more traditional alignment. So activating through the fingers, we press down into the mat, heads of the arm bones stay lifting, and then there's a fullness from the heart. So I bend the knees deeply and I send the inner thighs back and wide, lengthening again, toning the belly. I look forward. Now I'm going to shift the weight to the left leg, and the right leg will lift and open. So we're just going to open up, just a little basic stretching to begin, and then lowering the right leg down. Shifting to the right leg, left leg lifts. And so surfing really is a full body activity, requiring a lot of upper body strength, of course, for paddling, keeping and maintaining a back bend as well. So really strong emphasis on back body, and also, of course, the legs strengthening there as we become more skillful and we're actually riding more waves than paddling in the beginning. Inhale, I'm going to glide forward into a plank variation, lengthening and toning the belly. Also core strength, really important in the practice. Extend forward, bend the elbows, slowly begin to lower, lowering down, pressing the knees to the mat, lift the feet. So this is going to be our lovely little kind of paddling stance, right? And so we should be very comfortable here and be able to hold this and maintain this alignment for an extended period. So I'm going to extend my arms out now. And so one of the things I notice the most when I'm out of the water for any period of time is my arms get really weak and fatigued when I'm trying to paddle out. So this particular exercise is going to help us with that. So we're going to do little circles here clockwise to begin. And then counterclockwise. Then I'm going to pull all the way back, full breath, arching the spine. Exhale, extend out. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, place the hands, curl the toes under, and then we press back. Going back to crouching cat. Step the right foot forward. Okay, we're going to align heel to arch here to begin. So we're going to go front heel lining up with back arch, back knee bends. And so I'm working on using the glutes as a springboard, base glutes mounting towards the sacrum, and we create a bowing pattern to the back body. And we're going to apply this practicing in a pop-up here in just a moment. Left arm extends. Energetically press the knees apart. Lengthen and tone the belly, open the heart and the throat. And then we rise. Warrior two variation, flipping the palms up, thigh bones back. Lengthen, tone the belly, heart and throat open. And then transition, hands to the tops of the thighs. I turn the toes out, horse variation. I'm going to bow forward, bending the knees. I touch the earth, I lift the heels. And so another thing when you're riding and you're out in the water, big practice is keeping your knees bent, right? And so that's a common mistake for beginning surfer is kind of locking out the legs, standing up too straight-legged. And so bending the knees and using your glutes to actually maneuver. Left arm lifts, right arm joins. And then inhale, rise, come all the way up. Keeping the knees bent, horse variation, flip your palms back like you were doing a pull-up on a pull-up bar. And then we're gonna step forward, coming Utkatasana chair. Sit down, press down through big toe. Press the knees apart, inner thighs back and wide. And then bow forward. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, bow. Place the hands. I'm going to gently hop back, crouching cat. Lower the knees to the mat. Push-ups. Coming onto fingertips, the hands are wider than the mat. You can also do any of the hand alignments, basic here, ridge tops or fingertips. Lengthen, tone the belly. Bend the elbows, lower, hover. Inhale back. Extend, lengthen, lower, hover. Inhale back. Extend forward, lengthen, lower, hover. Lower the pelvis. Lift the feet. Again, just as though we were paddling. Press down just above the knees. Lift the arms. Circles, clockwise, little circles. Just little micro movements. Keep the arching of the spine, back body engaged, counterclockwise. Inhale back, exhale, inhale back, exhale, inhale back, exhale, place the hands, curl the toes under, press back. Right foot steps, bend the knee, lift the heel, step left foot forward. Heel to arch alignment, back knee bent. Left forearm, top of the left thigh, right hand to hip. Thigh bones back. Base glutes mounding and drawing to the sacrum. Extend now through right fingertips. Open up the back side of the heart. So we want to initiate all movement from the heart. And then using the glutes as the motor, basically, which really is helpful during the pop-up. Left arm extends. And then we rise. Warrior two variation. Bending the knees, we press the knees apart energetically. And then horse stance. Hands to the tops of the thighs. Lifting the heels, extend the arms, flip the palms back. If you were doing a pull-up on a pull-up bar, sit down deeply, press the knees apart, lengthen, tone the belly. And step, Utkatasana, chair. Come all the way up, balance. Another part of the practice, surfing and yoga, we apply balance techniques, being able to hold and adapt, if necessary, sensitivity and alignment. Come all the way up, sit down deeply, right over left, Balavasana. So we're going to move on to some pop-ups. And so I'm going to open up my hips a bit. So flexibility is another portion of surfing and yoga that's going to help benefit the body for the athletic performance. And then lower right foot, left foot over, thigh bones back, lengthen, tone the belly, release, lower left, fold forward. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Place your hands, gently hop back. Come forward, plank. Gonna Slowly lower. Okay, from here we're going to practice first chicken wing pop up. I'm going to bend my left knee, flexing the foot back. And goofy foot alignment here, so I'll be stepping the right foot forward. I arch the spine, I press down into the floor, and I pop. Okay, so knees bent, wide stance, right? So we don't want to be too rigid either. So we work on the pop there, the chicken wing, and then we come down and we'll go to the other side. Lower. Okay, right leg bends, flex the foot back. So this is my opposite side, so a little more awkward here, but good to practice both. And so we're going to arch the spine and pop. Then we come up, bending the knees, and a lightness in the body, right? And then touch the earth, step back, plank, lowering down. Okay, more traditional pop-up. We're going to just curl the toes under, and we're going to spring right up. So arch, curl toes, pop. Right here. And you can do this repeatedly, and it's a really good little workout. Touch down, step back, lower, other side. Toes curl under, arch the spine, press, pop. Okay. Knees bent, thighs back. Look where we're going, not down at the board as well. Touch the earth, step back, crouching cat. We're going to hop forward and back lightly, just to find the lightness. It's the other thing this practice will help with, is finding the lightness and the buoyancy in the body. Forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhaling, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, bow. Place the hands, hop back. Forward. Place the knees. Place the fingertips. Lengthen tone. And the elbows lower, hover. Press back. Extend forward, lengthen, lower. Press back. Extend forward, lengthen, lower. Lower the pelvis. Arch the spine. Lift the feet. One more time. Arms, little circles. Counterclockwise. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Lower. From here, we're going to roll over onto the back and do a little bit of abdominal work to finish up the sequence. Okay, so I have a block. And yeah, it's kind of a good thing to have around. If you don't have one, you can find one just about anywhere, yoga block. So we're going to do a little bit of abdominal workout here, just a little core strengthening as well. So I have a nice arching of the spine. I'm going to maintain that as I move into the sequence. I'm going to place the block between my shins. I'm going to bend my elbows so the palms of the hands are kind of facing in at an angle. Then we're going to lower in thirds, lowering in increments of thirds. And so full breath, exhale, lower a third, and then little pulses, just pulsing up and down, and side to side. Center, 2/3, pulse, little pulse. Side to side. Center, lower to the, almost to the mat. Pulse, a few inches above. Side to side. Center, bend the knees, slowly come up. Bring the arms to cactus, and then we'll take a little twist. So twisting to the right, a nice little psoas stretch. And then back to center and to the left. Release. Come on back. Lower your feet. Release your block. At this point, you could take a little bit of a rest, a couple minutes to just kind of chill, or you could repeat. So, again, it's just a little sequence. We're in Costa Rica, and it's hot here, but that sequence got me sweating pretty hard, so I think it should work pretty well for you. Again, upper body, really strengthening the back body, especially surfing's a big back body sport. You're holding that back bend the entire time. The pop-up, it's all super, super back body connected, and so a sequence that's going to focus primarily on those muscles. So yeah, thanks for checking it out, and have a wonderful day. Ciao.